So we have to talk about Brian McKnight, we have to talk about Tyrese, we have to talk about Ricky Smiley, and we have to talk about Brian McKnight's son, Nicholas McKnight. Because yes, as you know, we've covered all the stories, and always when I'm traveling, Brian McKnight becomes a hot topic. But as you know, it was just a week ago that we reported to you that Brian McKnight's his show in Detroit was canceled. I have to preface this by saying we don't know the reason behind this. However, people are assuming after he was being slammed in the comment section on Facebook in regards to, I'm not going to that concert. He needs to go talk to his kids before I come to this concert. It was immediately canceled within, I wouldn't even say days. Well, now Ricky Smiley is coming out in support of the children after Brian McKnight went on social media and responded to a fan and agreed that they were products of sin and evil, allegedly. Well, now Tyrese, who we were just talking about his social media antics, is coming out in support of Brian McKnight.
Wrong road, Tyrese.
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So as you can see, I'm not in the studio, but I am on vacation for my birthday. And we're also celebrating over 400,000 subscribers here on YouTube and growing. All right. But of course, even when I'm away, the news does not stop. And I know Vanderpump Rules finale happened. The Valley happened. We also saw the Drake and the Kendrick Lamar beef is still ongoing, and it has ripple effects throughout the hip hop community. I mean, there's so much happening in the world. But look, I'll see you when I get back. I'll see you when I get back. But of course, I had to take time out because I did post on TikTok a little bit about this Brian McKnight story. So for those that haven't watched all the videos, but I implore you, because context is important in regards to why this Brian McKnight situation is as bad as it seems, because it's been years of Brian McKnight throwing shade toward his children. But I will also say, we don't know the depth of this relationship, what has happened, what have the children done, but we've seen some of the things that Brian McKnight has done, what he's been accused of. We even, in one of our last videos, covered what Brian McKnight's ex-wife had to say about him. And she said something so important that I didn't even think about, but we talk about this when we talk about narcissistic personalities. Not saying that he has one, but I'm just saying that it felt as if that she was saying that he was doing this, saying these things just to get the attention. Because up until this point, it really hasn't affected Brian McKnight's career. He's still able to put out music. He's still able to tour. This was probably the first time that maybe, possibly, the backlash could affect his money. Ricky Smiley, because in one of the last videos that we covered, we were talking about how Brian McKnight agreed with a fan that said the kids were pure evil or products of sin. Brian McKnight, Ricky Smiley came out in support of the kids, and I'll just play a little clip of what he said.
I just want to say to Brian McKnight kids, to all of his kids, the ones that he said that's born out of evil or born in evil, whatever he said, whatever he claims, or whatever, let you know that you have a lot of support out here. We here at the Ricky Smiley Morning Show support you. If anybody get this message out to Brian McKnight, 2 sons and daughter, you are always welcome to the state of Alabama, to the great state of Alabama, where you have men and you have uncles and you have a lot of people in Birmingham that take on kids that have been abandoned by fathers. I've seen a lot of it, even with watching Little League football coaches that spend their own time, money, and resources into trying to make sure that the kids have it.
So look, in all fairness, it's a long video. However, I didn't see anything wrong with what Ricky Smiley was doing. Yes, none of us know the full impact of what has gone on between Brian McKnight and his children. But I also don't see anything wrong with Ricky Smiley saying, well, if you guys don't feel supported, we will support you any way that we can. Because it should also be noted, one of the other videos that we did recently, just a couple of weeks ago, we revealed to you guys that Brian McKnight's biological son, Nicholas McKnight, has been battling cancer, literally is going through chemo. We will get back to Nicholas because Nicholas, I aspire for your level of petty. Okay? So Tyrese also, as you know, has been going through his own social media. It's been going on for years at this point, but recently he came out against his first ex-wife, accusing her of some damning things. If you missed that video, we did a separate video on that. We're not going to rehash that. However, Tyrese, you have too much going on personally to be chiming in. Take a listen, a little bit of what Tyrese said in regards to Ricky Smiley and Brian McKnight.
Or do whatever. Man, kids out here be saying some fucked up shit, bruh. Kids out here be crossing you and doing and saying and going above and beyond to cross you. I do not know what that man and that woman or his kids or anything about anything. Like, I literally know Brian. I have not had one conversation with Brian McKnight about his wife, his kids, or anything that went down between them, nor is it my business, nor is it my place to ask him, what happened, man? What's going on? This and that. None of my business. What I am addressing and talking about is I feel like it is not fair to act as if relationships between men and their children that at some point become adults can't fall apart, can't become extremely volatile and toxic. Listen, man, I know dudes that are in.
Speaking of toxic, first of all, shout out to Tyrese's kids, because I feel as if this was like a warning. Like, you too will be treated like Brian McKnight's children if you do not abide by everything that I believe and see in the way that I live. However, based on what we've seen of Tyrese and what he's been sharing on social media, I can definitely see that happening. I don't know what's going on with Tyrese, but Tyrese, this is not for you, especially because he starts off this video and he's basically saying, I don't know what happened. I don't know what it is. I've never talked to him about it. So you're basically saying, I have no dog in this fight. I have no real value to add to the conversation. What I will agree with Tyrese on is that, yes, family can be toxic. I'm not from that generation that believes, or from that mindset that believes just because someone's family, just because someone's blood, that they need to be in your presence. However, this most recent situation with Brian McKnight and him making these jabs at his children was uncalled for. They have not said or done anything in regards to Brian McKnight. All right. Only for Nicholas McKnight, we didn't even know this. Monique Slaughter posted in the comments section letting us know that Nico is literally going through chemotherapy right now. He's literally battling cancer. But that has not taken away Nico's petty bone. Because the last time Brian McKnight called them pure evil and products of sin, he basically put out some damning allegations in regards to Brian McKnight. If you missed that video, go check out that video. I can't give you all of it. This video would be forever long. However, Nico had a response. Nico had a response for Tyrese, and I need to show you what Nico had to say. So let me show you exactly what Nico had to say in regards to Tyrese, because he's calling out Tyrese. He's like, Tyrese, please, okay, please. All right, let me show you. So Nico posted a couple of things. First of all, 2 Instagram stories with, I don't know. It could be multiple times that Tyrese has cried on the internet, but his Instagram story had a couple of pictures of Tyrese in different modes of like the really face in the middle of crying. Okay, I'll just show it to you. Look, I'll just show it to you. Look, Tyrese. This is one of his Instagram stories. All right. So Nico says this in his Instagram stories after those photos. He says, Tyrese used to sleep under our pool table when I was a kid. Why? He says, I know the 90s R&B brotherhood blood is thicker than anything, but you should sit this one out, champ. You have relationships to fix with your own children and your own past decisions you've made on behalf of P and power. The allegiance to those 2 things is what keeps you from seeing that the only thing that matters in the end is family. Real men can see past the BS. Let me stop though. This 46-hour chemo infusion has me ready to fade Jody. That's not right. Peace and prosperity. he just be dragging. Look, he just be look, shout out to Nico. I am here for this level of petty, but this is his family business. So if anyone's going to address anything, I'm going to leave it up to Nico to address it. But Tyrese, you have too much going on in your personal life and babies' mothers to deal with, and ex-wives and whatever to deal with, than to chime in. I will say that in the comment section of the Shade Room, Tyrese had long opus, long essays to justify everything that he was saying in the video. Tyrese, go reach out to a therapist. That's all I have for you. Guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts and opinions about this hot topic in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll ask you. Follow my lead, just watch your shoes. Gotta turn the heat up to get this cool.